Captain Andrew Ladd getting the boys fired up for another back-to-back situation. And as the Jets get fired up and do what they do, Matt Dumba and the Minnesota Wild do what they do before games. As Connor Hellebuyck in the NHL building where his career started gets the start. It's the Jets and the Wild. Perreault walks it in, scores! Manic scores! I have a feeling this one might be on the highlights. Ealer scores! Welcome to the Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, as the Winnipeg Jets and the Minnesota Wild get set to meet for the fourth time this season. Minnesota Wild sitting in the #1 wild card spot. Winnipeg Jets are 4 points out of that #2 wild card spot. The Jets have had some success in this building, including their last time in here when Connor Hellebuyck picked up the win for the Winnipeg Jets. Shane Hnidy joining us here at the Xcel Energy Center. We've talked about the good news for the Winnipeg Jets with Dustin Byfuglien being back in. We've already told you that Drew Stafford is out of the lineup. There is more bad news for the Winnipeg Jets. Adam Lowry took the warm-up and is a no-go for the Winnipeg Jets. Shane, the forwards are being decimated.
Well, I've just looked, 3 of your top 9 forwards out of the lineup. Yes, that is a big hole. This is some big adversity for the Winnipeg Jets in a very important contest. But you know what? Opportunities for other, been in these situations, guys going to have to step up. They're going to have to play hard. They're going to really have to have that team first mentality. And you just look at the lines. Adam Pardy coming onto that fourth line. Halischuk moves up. Armia moves up. Burmistrov back to center, so a little bit of juggling for Paul Maurice. But when it comes down to it, it's about building off last night still, regardless of who's in the lineup.
Jets don't play again until Monday, so as much as we saw the lines there, do you expect some movement as far as those top 12 forwards are concerned?
Well, I don't know if that'll stay that course throughout the whole game. Paul Maurice may do some shuffling around. There may be some double shifts. We don't know. It'll depend on how this game goes. But you know what? Just leave it all on the ice. Talked about the bench being right last game. They're going to need much of that again here tonight against Minnesota. Keep up on the bench. Have some energy. Create some energy. You got some excited guys in Peluso and Pardy that are back in the lineup. Armia is going to be excited about his opportunity, so they've got to make the most of it.
We talked about the standings in the Western Conference and the wild card positioning. And the Minnesota Wild, right now, they sit in that #1 wild card spot, 52 points. This is a big game for them. They play in Nashville tomorrow. This is a huge 2-game set for them. Then you got Colorado at 47, Nashville, Vancouver, Anaheim, Winnipeg, Calgary, Edmonton. You know everyone there cheering for the Winnipeg Jets in this game to try and pull the Minnesota Wild back into the pack. And there is the big news for the Winnipeg Jets. That Dustin Byfuglien, who had the 2 goals in the game last night, is good to go. And it was doubtful at times last night. It certainly didn't look like with the back-to-back situation he would be ready to go. Came out this morning, tried it a little bit here at the Xcel Energy Center, and is good to go. There's Adam Pardy, who got the late call to come into this game. Anthony Peluso next to him. He comes in with Drew Stafford out. It's the Winnipeg Jets and the Minnesota Wild. Let's send you down to ice level for tonight's national anthems.
And the center is number 64, Mikael Granlund. Remain standing, remove your caps, and welcome James Bone as he sings "O Canada."
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons' command, With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Now, please welcome the guardian of the game, Chief Warrant Officer 4 Derek Lindberg, who is the full-time manager of Ammunition Supply Point at Camp Ripley. He is here representing all the great men and women from the state of hockey who bravely serve our country. Please sing loud and proud as James leads us in the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets shake a leap, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Safeway's $1 million score and win. If any Winnipeg Jets player scores 5 goals in tonight's game, Leslie Klass of Winnipeg could win $1 million. Shop at Safeway. You could be our next lucky winner right here on TSN. Starting goaltenders for tonight's game, Connor Hellebuyck, who is 1-0 career-wise against the Minnesota Wild. Second time that he will play in back-to-back games. He will start for the Winnipeg Jets. And Devan Dubnyk, who 1 year ago yesterday was involved in that trade that brought him to the Minnesota Wild. And what a terrific 1 year it has been for Devan Dubnyk. And he will get the call for the Wild in this game tonight. Referees are Tim Peel, Brian Pochmara, linesman Greg Dvorsky, and Kyle Murchison. And the Jets and the Wild are underway. And it is Wheeler, Little, and Ladd getting the start for the Winnipeg Jets. Pominville around the boards. Trouba steps up. Little tried to chip it back down low, and it's sent down the ice where Dustin Byfuglien will retreat for the Winnipeg Jets. Byfuglien being watched by Parise. The pass for Little got gobbled up. Parise heads to the front of the net. Round the boards, Ladd. Lead pass for Brian Little. Off the boards for Wheeler. Wheeler back for Little. Little will chip it in. Head to the bench on the change, and Jared Spurgeon will go back for Minnesota. Tied up there with Wheeler. Thorburn in on the loose puck. Back to Wheeler. Oh, Dubnyk got across to that far side and makes the save off Wheeler. Vermeestrov through traffic off a stick and high, and that's up into the netting.
Well, Blake Wheeler, the Jets go for a change, but he stays on the pursuit of the puck. It's kind of a one-man forecheck as Spurgeon goes back and able to create something off this line change. Wheeler just takes out Spurgeon on the change. They come out, the puck comes out the back, tries a little jam play on the short side, but Dubnyk able to get the right pad and down in time.
2 goals in the last 3 games for Blake Wheeler. thought he had another one, that short-handed one against San Jose. Thorburn, it's on the goal line, and Devan Dubnyk spots it and covers it before anyone could get to it.
Well, you got to like the jump off the draw by Chris Thorburn. It's right, loose puck, gets it between the legs on Brodin and a little chip. It's rolling. Dubnyk lost sight of the puck for a touch and then able to fall. Just gathers his thoughts and able to get that left pad just in time as it was slowly rolling towards the line.
Had the in-turn draw, he needed the out-turn draw, and that may have curled in across the line. Thorburn trying to play this back for Ben Sherratt. Again, no Drew Stafford in the game tonight and no Adam Lowry in the game tonight. Mark Scheifele was not expected to play and is not in the lineup. Haluschuk out there now with Burmistrov and Thorburn. And it's out at center and carried in by Fontaine. Fontaine will leave for Scandella, and a left shoulder save by Connor Hellebuyck. And Thorburn will gently slide this back into the Minnesota zone, and the Jets will make a line change. As Connor Hellebuyck makes a real good save early in this game.
Well, that's Thierry Paul-Maurice talking about Minnesota off the rush. They have that ability. Scandella jumps into the play to create it.
Ehlers for Joel Armia. Perreault is between those two. Armia tied up in behind the net. Coach Paul-Maurice telling us this morning he really liked Joel Armia's game last night. Here comes Ryan Suter. Suter on the backhand, blockered away by Hellebuyck. Perreault, nice play, dives and sends it ahead to Ehlers, who will pass it on to Armia. Back for Ehlers, stopped at the line, and hustling back on the loose puck is Matthew Perreault. Plays it for Myers. Out for Enstrom, on for Armia, a little bit of room, sends it in, and Brodin is back for the Wild. For Charlie Coyle. Coyle gets bumped there by Andrew Kopp. Howland will send it in, and that'll be grabbed and held by Connor Hellebuyck. Tonight's Keys to the Game, as always, brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the NHL.
Well, the Winnipeg Jets down a few men, but they still need to come out and handle the back-to-back situation, learn how to play properly. A good start to this hockey game for the Wild. They're going to want to attack early at home. They've lost 3 straight on home ice. They said it's down to a few details they needed to be sharper on, but they want to take advantage of the home crowd.
Little back out to face off against Eric Haula. Trouba on the puck for Andrew Ladd. 3 assists in the game for Ladd. Wheeler, who had the overtime winner, goes in after it. Wheeler jams it behind the net. Ladd goes after it. Plays it back to the line, or tried to get it to Byfuglien, picked up and cleared out at center. To the line, no further for Nino Niederreiter. 2-on-1. Wheeler with Ladd. Wheeler scores! We told you 2 goals in the last 3 games. Make it 3 goals in the last 4 games, and the Winnipeg Jets have a 1-0 lead.
Well, I've liked the energy the Jets came out with in this hockey game. They've looked really good from that first forecheck by that man, Blake Wheeler, and it's a turnover and quick transition. Wheeler picks it up, but a great job. Ladd drives the net. Brodin goes down. Great patience. Wheeler just outweights the slide, pulls it in, and it's a little bit of a knuckle puck that beats Dubnyk to the glove side, and Wheeler has the Jets up 1-0 with his 12th.
Blake Wheeler, that is his 6th point against the Minnesota Wild this season. In this, the 4th game. And the Winnipeg Jets have the 1-0 lead at 3:07. Thorburn got knocked down. Out at center now for Parise. Parise drop pass tipped away by the long stick of Myers. Back for Haluschuk. Myers hits to the net. Haluschuk rebound! And play whistle down. Burmistrov was about to deposit that into the empty net.
I think Myers and them collided. The net came off.
But it does not appear off.
No, but another transition. The Jets breaking the play up. This is the first one, the Wheeler goal. Good job by Little. Stick position. They come down the ice. Wheeler's able to put that past Devan Dubnyk, who may have won it back. And here's Haluschuk, a 3-on-2. As he throws it at the net, Tyler Myers runs into Dubnyk. He gets a piece of that puck off the redirect.
So the net did lift. But I don't know if it ever came off the peg. Devan Dubnyk Back in net, Blake Wheeler unassisted. Adam Pardy on the left side with Kopp and Peluso. Porter takes the pass. Peluso on his horse to try and make it an even man rush and gets back in that pass across for Scandella, got deflected away. Scandella floats it down low and Mark Stewart off the boards. Chris Porter knocked it down for Fontaine. Fontaine plays it to an open point. And now Suter will slap it wide and Adam Pardy will grab it off the side wall. Adam Pardy has, when needed, played left wing for this Winnipeg Jets team.
Well, it's been a while for Adam Pardy. 19 games out of the lineup. Last game was November 28th.
Suter cross ice for Jared Spurgeon. Through the middle, knocked down by Pardy. Hasn't lost that hand-eye coordination. Ehlers chips it back to Perreault, and Devin Dubnyk on the short side makes the save and holds.
Well, Adam Pardy, a nice play there at center ice as the Jets have broken a few plays between the blue lines and turned it around. This play, as Pardy knocks it down, the heads up, the cross corner dump, he recognizes speed by Ehlers. Ehlers can get on the puck, little chip play. Perreault picks it up and able to get the shot on net.
Tonight ends a stretch of 4 in 6 for the Winnipeg Jets. Also ends a stretch of 9 in 16 for the Winnipeg Jets, with 6 of the 9 away from the MTS Center. That stretch starts with the Arizona game. Dubnyk snaps it around the boards. Jason Zucker for Dumba. Dumba the blast, and that's into the shin pads of Toby Enstrom. Matthew Perreault plays this cross ice, deflected away at center by Dumba, and he'll control for Minnesota. Perreault and Zucker got hooked up at center ice, and Zucker went down. Myers is after it. Myers for Ehlers, and on for Joel Armia. Fanned on the dump in, Jets trying to get a change in, and the pass for Nino Niederreiter was too far. Ehlers will bounce this in. Spurgeon goes back. Little pours in after him. Myers goes to the bench. Bufflin comes out. Little on the puck, had it knocked away from him. Trouba's going to hold it in. Trouba into the slot for Wheeler. No room. Wheeler stays on it though. Wheeler looking for Little. Wheeler works it into the high slot, spins, sends it down low, looking for Little. Cleared around, but there's Dustin Bufflin for Andrew Ladd. Ladd finds Jacob Trouba for Wheeler, and they say it came out. An offside called against the Winnipeg Jets, but some good end zone time by the Winnipeg Jets. Blake Wheeler has the game's only goal. It's 1-0. First period is brought to you in part by Toyota and Scion, now offering Aeroplan miles.
Well, the Jets' quickness in their game early. They've been on the puck quicker than the Minnesota Wild. Great job, Trouba, just bringing this puck back in, holding the blue line, and then the Jets right on top of it. Guys coming to the puck to make plays. Wheeler hangs around. The Wild are going to try and push to the outside. So the challenge is get on those pucks, but getting them to the net, getting those second and third chances. But Winnipeg's been a much better team here early in this first.
Wild have lost 3 in a row here at home, and 4 of the last 5. But all those injuries, maybe not as damaging as they could have been because they were all against Eastern Conference opponents. Still hang on to that #1 wild card spot in the West. Vanek drops it for Scandella. Out to the line, no further. Ben Sherratt breaks it up. Sherratt rubbed out there by Vanek, sends it deep, and Devin Dubnyk will play it up the left side boards for Niederreiter. He'll go rink wide. It almost made its way into the Jets bench. And everyone backing up there a little bit. Ehlers goes after it. He's scored in back-to-back games. And Ben Sherratt will control inside his own zone. Being watched by Parise. Sherratt sends it left side. Tyler Myers takes it on the right side. Myers to center. Paul Maurice asked this morning about Tyler Myers. There's Pominville to the short side. Parisi on the rebound, and he chipped it over top the net. Pominville goes after it, plays it behind the net, and Myers is on it. Myers with Mikael Granlund coming in on him, and did this go right over the glass? It appears as though it did, as Tyler Myers will make his way to the penalty box.
Well, he's just trying to get this out, caught on the backhand, and it's a little too much air on the puck. But earlier, as Myers coming up, the turnover and the transition by the Minnesota Wild. Pominville, just a quick shot. Parisi comes in on the rebound and chips that with a backhand high over the net. Here's the call as Myers just trying to put this off the glass, but puts it over the glass, and the Winnipeg Jets shorthanded.
Paul Maurice asked about Tyler Myers. He was on the ice a lot. Dustin Byfuglien was out of the game already. And Paul Maurice jokingly said we wouldn't let him come near the bench. We just kept spraying water from the bench and hoped that he got some of it. As he went by, Hellebuyck to save on that shot through some traffic. Ryan Suter has it up top for Pominville and back for Suter. First power play of the game. And it goes to the Wild. Suter, Pominville, back for Suter. Being watched there by Ladd. Shot from that far side. Parisi, who whistled it wide. At the line, Suter holds it in against Ladd. Pominville. Cross ice, it got deflected. Parisi corrals it. Parisi gets his own rebound, and it went off a skate and wide. Vanek plays it to an open side, and that's going to allow Andrew Ladd to send it down the ice.
Well, Paul Maurice touched about the Minnesota Wild power play. He still thinks it's dangerous, although they're 0 for 15 over their last 8 games.
One power play goal in the last 13 for the Wild, but they have not really had a lot of opportunities. In the last 4 games, they have only gotten 1 power play in each game. Spurgeon dishes it off. Plays give and go with Dumba. Now to the far side for Granlund. Granlund in front for Coyle, and that just got tipped away as Coyle was getting ready to unload. Wheeler up with it. Plays it ahead for Byfuglien. Byfuglien short-handed. Byfuglien in on Jared Spurgeon. Sends it to the corner and goes after it. And Dumba will clear it away. Mistrov on Coyle. Coyle will get it for Dumba. Dumba for Niederreiter. Niederreiter forced to the outside by Byfuglien and slapped down the ice by Matt Haluschuk. Power play is over. 2 shots on that power play for the Minnesota Wild. Last night, the Jets had more power plays than the opposition. That's only the 10th time that's happened. And another penalty coming. This one's going to go to Joel Armia as he takes down Jared Stoll.
Well, this is the pattern the Jets don't want to get into. They do not want to get into that penalty trouble. And Joel Armia is coming up the ice right behind the play and gets hauled down as Stoll. Earlier, the penalty kill doing a good job. Mark Stewart, play off the backside, tying up the stick of Vanek. And then Toby Enstrom on that seam play by Granlund. Great stick as the Wild looking for that backdoor play.
I wonder why Toby Enstrom uses that long stick. There's an example. So back to the penalty kill, and this is something Paul Maurice talked about this morning. Talked about the transition game of the Wild, and also said, as you mentioned, his team needs to stay out of the penalty box. Pominville pulls this back to the line. Pominville, Suter, and back for Pominville. Long-time Buffalo Sabre, back for Ryan Suter. Shot, and Hellebuyck got a piece of that. May have gone off the shaft of his stick. Ryan Suter, the longtime Nashville Predator. Koivu for Vanek, looking for a tip there by Parisi. Pominville, back for Ryan Suter, back for Pominville, back for Suter. Blocker save made by Hellebuyck. Trouba in a battle along the boards. Ladd there as well. Suter holds it in. Cross ice, and the return feed to the near side got tipped away. Pominville watched by Trouba. Ryan Suter Back for Pominville. Back for Ryan Suter. Shot through traffic. That got blocked. Will it get out? No. Suter's going to hold it in. Into the back half of the power play. Vanek. Centers. Parise stopped by Hellebuyck. Up the boards. Good battle there by Wheeler, and Wheeler down that right side. Wheeler short-handed. Lost his footing inside the Minnesota zone. And now turned up the ice by Koivu. Koivu to the line, in on Thorburn, puts on the brakes, feeds near side Parise. Up top Spurgeon. And he'll send it cross ice for Granlund. Mikael Granlund to the goal line for Parise, back for Granlund. Spurgeon jumping in from the line. Granlund the shot, and he fired it wide. Rebound for Koivu. Back for Granlund, another shot and another save by Hellebuyck, and another save by Hellebuyck, and now Parise takes a whack at it, but Hellebuyck will hang on to it.
Well, the Wild getting some opportunities. Connor Hellebuyck comes up with a few key saves here on the Wild power play. Best chance, though, Parise, the quick shot, and he catches the outside of the iron, and that goes all the way out of the zone. But continuing to put pucks right at the net, and Hellebuyck able to hang on as Parise with a couple extra chips at that puck as Connor Hellebuyck helping the penalty kill.
Another shot that got blocked. Armia out of the box. 4 shots on that power play for Minnesota. Armia, the wrist shot, blocker save, rebound, loose in front, and a battle for it, and it gets cleared to the boards. Perreault is on the loose puck. Matthew Perreault trying to get it down for Tyler Myers. Myers in front. Ehlers on the wraparound try, and then Perreault didn't see it come from the back of the net. Boyle tied up with Armia. Perreault goes over and gives his man a bump. In for Scandella. He'll drop for Zucker. Zucker to Dumba. Dumba back for Zucker. Zucker short side, and Hellebuyck says, Armia up for Perreault to the line, but not out. Dumba, Scandella. Fontaine takes it behind the cage. Fontaine drops for Scandella. To the goal line for Coyle, side of the net, and Connor Hellebuyck is going to freeze this. It's been a good start for Connor Hellebuyck. 1-0 Jets. Pass holders, watch for the Jets Rewards bonus code during tonight's game. Enter the code by logging into Jets Rewards and receive 50 bonus points redeemable for unique Winnipeg Jets benefits and experiences. Jets Rewards, reward your passion.
Well, the Winnipeg Jets escape back-to-back penalties, and Connor Hellebuyck comes up with a couple of key saves through traffic as the Minnesota Wild with a lot of in-zone time on that power play. The best may have come off Parise as he was right between the hash marks, got a great feed from Vanek. Jets battled in front of him to make sure they could block shots and not give too many second opportunities to Minnesota.
Wild coach Mike Yeo today talked about all the Winnipeg fans that make their way down for these games, and there is lots of Jets fans in this building tonight. Coach Yeo was asked about this rivalry brewing. He said, it's brewed. Side of the net, Parise banging at it. Mikael Granlund goes after it. Taken by Jacob Trouba. Around for Thorburn, trying to jam it up the wall. To the line, but not out. Long shot, that's wide. Scandella. As the Wild have built some momentum off the 2 power plays. Kept it at the line again. Granlund tied up by Haloschuk, and here comes Burmistrov. Burmistrov with Thorburn and Haloschuk. Again, no Scheifele. Almost too many men on the ice for the Jets. That was known that Scheifele would not be in this game tonight. Drew Stafford made the trip, is not in the lineup. And then Adam Lowry, a late scratch. Not in the lineup. Adam Party is dressed. Anthony Peluso is in the lineup. Jets with the 1-0 lead, and the goal by Blake Wheeler. Sent in. And of course, Dustin Byfuglien in the lineup after getting shaken up last night.
Well, even with that much more important that he's in now, knowing the other guys are out.
Adam Party with the Party dangle, trying to get it to the net. That got blocked. And now the Wild with Fontaine. for Ryan Suter. Suter the shot. That one off a stick and wide and grabbed off by Andrew Kopp. Kopp for Party. Nice little lid drop pass there for Sherratt. He'll tee it up, and Dubnyk the save on the short side. Through center for Ryan Suter. Chris Porter gets rocked by the Jets' number 7, Ben Sherratt. Stewart, Little, and back for Stewart, and now for Sherratt. Ahead for Ladd. Ladd getting pressured there by Mikko Koivu as the two captains come together. Sherratt through center, and he'll snap this in. Under 5.5 to go in the opening period. Shots are 12-7 Wild. 6 of those shots came on their 2 power plays. Shot, and Hellebuyck makes the save off Matt Dumba. And he will hang on to it. We talked about the injuries. Shane talked about the opportunity. Adam Lowry trying to drive this for Adam Party, trying to drive that to the net. Tim Hortons That's Hockey continues all season long, keeping you up to date with the latest news from around the NHL. Catch it weeknights at 6 o'clock Central on TSN.
Well, Dennis, you were talking about Mike Yeo mentioning the rivalry he feels already brewed. You look at what they've been able to do since the Jets arrived in Winnipeg. 11 of the games have been 1-goal games. We've seen some heated contests. We've seen some strange comebacks. It's usually for entertaining. And then you add to that, because they're so close, the location and the fans from Winnipeg that make their way down here.
Left side for Ryan Suter from Spurgeon. Knocked down in front, Myers. Trying to send it up the board. Zucker's there. It ends up on the stick of Enstrom. Tight turns to get away from Zucker. And Enstrom with the long pass out at center, and Joel Armia will snap it in. Ehlers trying to center it. Came out front and unable to get a stick on it was Matthew Perreault. Back in his own zone, Enstrom for Myers. Joel Armia, of course, out of Finland. There's a very good Finland representation in this game. There comes Armia with that sharp angle wrist shot. And he snapped it off the corner glass and all the way back out to center it goes. Dustin Byfuglien will slam it right back in. Brodin. Redirect there for Mikael Granlund. Gathering some speed. Granlund to the front of the net. And unable to get a stick on it was Dumba, the defenseman who joined the attack. He and Ryan Suter, we've seen them green-lighted. Marco Scandella's been up there. Brodin back for Dumba. And back for Brodin. Through center, no further. Broken up there by Jacob Trouba. And now Dumba will send it in, and Hellebuyck will stop it behind his own net. 6th straight start for Connor Hellebuyck. Ladd, he'll send this in. It's around the glass. Wheeler goes in after it, knocks it away from Scandella. Scandella on it again. Sends it to the line, but Ben Sherratt is there. His shot wide short side. Kalichuk off the bench as the Jets change. Now Burmistrov tied up by Haula. Haula takes him down, no call. And the puck out of the center ice, and they taken there by Ben Sherratt. Koivu, Backstrom, Haula, Granlund, and Armia, all from Finland. Long shot by Thorburn wide. Burmistrov is on the loose puck. Burmistrov, Sherratt coming in from the line. And Burmistrov tried to get it to him, and it got deflected away. This will be an icing call against the Wild.
Well, the Jets continue to roll the lines when they can here and get in on the puck. That's going to be the key thing as they go. They've caused a little bit of problem. Blake Wheeler, again, a bit of a one-man forecheck.
Blake Wheeler now with 14 points. And this is his 20th career game against the Minnesota Wild. His unassisted goal at 3:07. Myers for Nikolai Ehlers. Talking about Finland being well represented. Nikolai Ehlers out of Denmark. Thomas Vanek out of Austria. Armia in the corner, leaves for Perreault, back for Armia, back for Perreault to Ehlers! And a good shot to that top corner and a good save by Devan Dubnyk. Off the sideboards for Armia. Centers. Batted away. Knocked out of midair by Myers. That allows the Jets to hold it in. Myers with the wrist shot. Blocked in front. And cleared away by Nate Prosser. Through the middle for Haula. This is offside as Nino Niederreiter jumped the gun on the far side.
Well, this line showing a little bit of quick passing play, and Nikolai Ehlers with the quick shot as he just finds that open area, finds the separation, and this is what he's learning as he goes. There's that little empty space, quick feed from as Armia hangs on to the puck. This line doing some good things. Joel Armia has that long reach and can make some things happen. Him and Pro, then Pro the quick feed to Ehlers.
Ehlers talked about his goal last night and said, I ended up running a centerman's route and really didn't know what I was doing. Wheeler going in after that, got spilled. Took a quick look over to the corner where the official was. Not sure if he was looking to see whether or not the hand was going up. Jared Spurgeon taken to the sideboards by Trouba. Blake Wheeler will get it for Dustin Byfuglien. 2-goal game for Dustin Byfuglien last night. Mishandled it. Coyle centers. And Zucker couldn't get a stick on it. Little chopped the bouncing puck to the line. Ryan Suter's going to hold it in. Spurgeon. He got rubbed out. Byfuglien off a leg, and Ladd will find Jacob Trouba, who has some room. He'll get to the red line and gently send this into the Minnesota zone. Suter at center, sent in by Jared Stoll. 2 Stanley Cups with Los Angeles. The Melville-born Jared Stoll. Final minute of the opening period. Myers, as they battle at the side of the net. Halishchuk down low, has it. And Halishchuk will protect the puck, get it to center, and send it in. Good play by Halishchuk. Scandella knocks it free. The lead pass for Chris Porter too far. Snapped right back in by Tyler Myers. 6 blocked shots last night for Tyler Myers. He was another one that came in a little banged and bruised into this game, but took a morning skate this morning to see if everything was all right. Said, I'm good to go. Through the middle for Nikolai Ehlers. Brodin knocked it away. Ehlers steals. Ehlers takes it around the net. Ehlers for Armia in a little tight. Trouba quickly to the net. That went wide. Byfuglien in the dying seconds. Dubnyk makes a save. And lead pass, but Parise is going to run out of time as the first period ends.
Well, real good first 20 minutes of play. I like the jump the Jets brought, the energy they brought here in this first period of play. Hellebuyck came up with the saves they needed when they were shorthanded. Now they got to follow it up as they get better each 20.
20 minutes in the books here at the XL Energy Center. And an early goal by Blake Wheeler. Thorburn had the chance. Parise tests Hellebuyck. And there's the goal by Wheeler. It gives the Jets the 1-0 lead. The only Winnipeg Jet with more than 1 shot on goal in that opening period was Blake Wheeler. 13 on the year now for him, and Brian Little has been credited with an assist on that goal. And Connor Hellebuyck, who faced 15 shots in the entire game in his NHL debut in this building, is too shy of that after 1 period.
Yeah, a little bit of a busier period for Connor Hellebuyck. The last time he was here, his first NHL game, didn't have much action. Made the 14 saves to the victory, but saw a lot more puck in that first period.
And his 18th NHL start tonight.
Well, that puts him number 1 in the Jets. Hutchinson had been in 17 games. We know Pavlik's been down with injury, but Hellebuyck has been the busiest goalie here, and Paul Maurice has really looked to him. And you know what? A vote of confidence for him at the most important time of the year.
Well, Paul Maurice touched on this a little bit before the game, that he wanted to keep, after a game like last night where he really liked the bench, he liked on the ice what he saw from his team, to keep the group together. And Connor Hellebuyck given the opportunity. This is his 2nd try at consecutive nights. Brian Little shot right on, rebound, Byfuglien, and off a stick and over top the net with Devin Dubnyk down and out. And now Blake Wheeler a little slow to get up in behind the net. It makes his way right back into the play. Spurgeon behind the Jets net, knocked away. Battle up the near side, and Andrew Ladd wins the battle. Gets it outside the line, and then Pominville steals it back for Parisi. Chopped away from him by Trouba. Pass for Pominville beyond his reach. Parisi in the corner, worked over there by Byfuglien. Gets it for Pominville. At the line, Brodin for Dumba. Dumba for Koivu. And that's off a stick and an easy save for Hellebuyck. Dustin Byfuglien slams this in. His 10th career multi-goal game last night. Does have a hat trick. It came with Chicago. Left wing pass for Thorburn. Oh, he had it around the defenseman Dumba, and the puck got away from him. Charlie Coyle at center, stopped there by Enstrom. Halischuk back for Myers and back for Halischuk off his stick. Now turned over, and Vermistrov trying to carry it in. Vermistrov, the wrist shot. That's blocked by Brodin. Zucker is on it. Myers at the line. For Vermistrov. 4 goals on the year for Vermistrov. Joel Armia trying to get that to the front of the net. Blocked by the skates of Charlie Coyle. Vermistrov knocks it loose. Armia plays it cross ice. Ehlers tried to jam it back to the line, and it came out at center. Jets are changing. Wild are changing. Coyle deflects it in. Thomas Vanek is in after it. After him is Myers. Couple former Sabres. Armia, former Sabre for 1 game. Lead pass for Perreault, and off of him and into the Wild zone. Scandella. Jarrett Stoll takes it wide. Stoll throws it to the front of the net. Nino Niederreiter had his stick lifted there by Ben Sherratt. Stoll for Vanek, tried the wraparound, and he pays the price as Mark Stewart knocked him down. Vanek stays on it though. Cross ice, Prosser to the line. Scandella fakes the shot, now lets it go, and Matthew Perreault still got across and looked like he may have got a piece of that with his stick. Knocked down in front of the net, and Ben Sherratt's going to charge straight up the ice. Rink wide, Ehlers deflects it in. Wild go back to regroup with Scandella. Byfuglien stops this at center. Top, Hardy, and Peluso. The line out for the Winnipeg Jets. Sent around the boards. Porter knocks it down for Haula. Eric Haula back in behind for Chris Porter. Justin Fontaine curls to the front of the net. Porter throws it behind the net. Fontaine tracks it down. Byfuglien stays on him. Sent all the way around near side. Kept in at the line by Porter, who got rocked and knocked down by Peluso. Haula back for Dumba. Dumba's going to try and drive the net. Hellebuyck down short side, and he's going to hang on to this. And Byfuglien appears a little shaken up.
Well, he seems already he's going to shake it off this time, but great play by Ben Sherratt, just lifting the stick as Stoll tries to center that to the front of the net. Had a player driving there. Sherratt lifts the stick the other way earlier. Blake Wheeler, quick transition, the outside shot, and Wheeler contact with Devin Dubnyk trying to jump out of the way. We know Blake Wheeler here just recently, not a great pass with goaltenders and some contact. That was the San Jose game, of course.
Byfuglien over at the Jets bench appears to be all right.
Well, they want to make sure he's all right. It seemed like he recovered from it quickly. Most of that scare came last night just because of the way Byfuglien left the ice holding, and whether it was the shoulder, the arm, whatever the case, but just a good thing that it felt better by the end of the game and even better by this morning.
Now, being good enough to play and being 100% are 2 different stories. As Dustin Byfuglien good enough to play, but you have to believe that there's still a little bit of soreness from whatever the injury was yesterday. Myers bouncing puck. Floats it back in. And Wheeler, Little, Ladd make their way to the Jets bench. Hellebuyck going to shovel this over for Toby Enstrom. Pulls away from Granlund. Nice little pass for Vermistrov. Vermistrov finds Thorburn. A little bit of room. Thorburn backhander. Dubnyk off his stick and into the catching glove and hangs onto it.
Well, this is what happens when you can have a good, quick, clean breakout out of your zone with speed. A nice play. One backhand by Enstrom, another by Burmistrov. And Thorburn coming wide just gets the backhand. It's off the stick of Dubnyk, and quickly with the glove is able to snare it out of the air.
5 shots on goal last night for Dustin Byfuglien. 2 goals. Did not finish the game, but good enough to go in this game tonight. As it is a banged-up Winnipeg Jets team right now. No Lowry, no Stafford, no Scheifele, no Pavlik. Puck bounces around at center. Armia out with Perreault and Ehlers. Ehlers talking today about making the adjustment from 27-28 minutes of ice time in junior to the 15-16 minutes, but he said at the end of the game, with the intensity and the different level of play, there's not much difference. So the Jets are going to get their first power play of the hockey game as Mikko Koivu goes to the penalty box.
Well, Koivu's going to get an interference call as knocks the stick out of the hands of Matthew Perreault. And earlier, Dustin Byfuglien, this is the play in front. He's just battling in front. You can see that right. His arm again. I'm not sure if he just tweaked something on that play as he's trying to control the man in front, but all right now back on the power play for Winnipeg.
Quick shot by Byfuglien goes wide. Wheeler on the loose puck, plays it around for Matthew Perreault. Jets a power play goal last night, so 7 power play goals in the last 9 games. Little, Wheeler, and back for Little. Cross ice, Perreault, and he just missed the far side. Had some time. Wild, their penalty kill just under 80%. Here comes Wheeler, takes it in, tried to get the shot through it, got knocked away. Perreault plays it down low, Spurgeon jumps on the loose puck, and it's cleared all the way down the ice. Minnesota Wild have only been shorthanded coming into tonight 9 times in their last 5 games. They do not take a lot of penalties. Myers with that long reach, and Myers gets hooked, and the Jets are going to get a 5-on-3.
Well, a nice rush by Tyler Myers. He has that ability when he hits top speed and he gets a stride on Brodin, the long reach, and as he goes around, gets hauled down by Brodin driving to the net, and the Jets will have a 54-second 2-man advantage. So notice Brodin heads to the box, and the Winnipeg Jets go 5-on-3.
5th time this year that they will have a 2-man advantage. They are 1 for 4. And the face-off will be between Brian Little and Jarrett Stoll.
A big reason that the Minnesota Wild picked up Stoll is for this exact reason, his face-off ability, 57% this season.
Jets win the draw. Perreault, Little over to Byfuglien, now to Perreault. Looking to settle a bouncing puck down. Back for Byfuglien. Over to Little and back for Byfuglien. Little, Wheeler, Perreault, and it got tipped away. Good stick there by Jarrett Stoll. And then cleared down the ice. Little in full flight. Here comes Wheeler. Scandella knocked it away, but Ladd gets on Scandella quickly. Slow rolling puck back for Byfuglien. No option but to snap it back down quickly for Ladd. Now for Wheeler. Wheeler back for Byfuglien. He and Perreault switch sides. Now for Little. Little looking for that cross ice seam. It's not there. Byfuglien, Perreault, Byfuglien, and Devin Dubnyk makes a good save as Koivu comes out of the box.
Well, a good job on the penalty kill here by the Wild. They don't give any of those seam plays through for the Winnipeg Jets as they're looking for something, but great sticks, and all they get is this point shot eventually as Byfuglien winds up. Wheeler tries to step to the front of Devin Dubnyk, but Dubnyk, a big body. He just steps out at 6'6" to the top of the blue paint, makes the save.
Jets 4 points back of Colorado. The Avs sit in that final wild card spot. Avs at the MTS Center on Monday. Of course, we'll have it for you on TSN. Jets are 9 points back of Minnesota. This is a huge game for both these teams, because Minnesota looking to pull away and have all those teams fight for one spot, not two. Nikolai Ehlers throws it across. Joel Armia back for Nikolai Ehlers. They get caught up in the skates of the referee. Myers is going to hold it in. Down for Armia. Myers again with a rolling puck. Down low it goes. Burmistrov looking for a shooting lane, and good play there by Jared Spurgeon to take away that shooting lane for Burmistrov. Ehlers from Myers for Armia. Back for Myers and back for Armia. Short side, dishes off Burmistrov. Burmistrov fires, save, rebound, save. Armia with the second opportunity. Devin Dubnyk to save. Power play now over. 2 power play shots for the Winnipeg Jets, and the Wild have escaped without giving up a 5-on-3 goal. Centered, and Spurgeon is there to chip it away, and now cleared out the center.
Well, some real nice movement for some guys that haven't played much together in the power play with Ehlers, Armia, and Burmistrov, but they moved the puck around really well.
Offside called against the Winnipeg Jets. 1-0 Jets. Closed captioning is brought to you by RE/MAX. Agents with experience, care, and the expertise that counts in today's market. RE/MAX, go with those who know.
Well, look at Joel Armia along with Burmistrov and Ehlers, the 3 of them put together for the second power play unit, and some real good puck movement. Armia just coming to the middle, a little roll play shot by Burmistrov, and Joel Armia had a chance there in the rebound, trying to find some room between the pads of Dubnyk.
15-14, the shots right now, so the Jets have outshot the Wild 6-2. Here in this second period, and again, some of that thanks to the power plays. Brodin for Matt Dumba through the middle, cleared away by Burmistrov. Halischuk goes after it, and it's back in behind the Wild net where Brodin comes up with it. A year ago yesterday, Devin Dubnyk arrived in a trade, and boy, it has been a terrific year for him. And Dubnyk saying this morning, crazy to think that it was only a year ago. I feel so at home here.
Oh, there's a look at Dubnyk. Well, he said a year ago yesterday, a year ago today was his first game with the Minnesota Wild. Just a tremendous record since then. To me, stands out the 9 shutouts he has had. The numbers fantastic, and a big reason they made that push to playoffs last year.
Player profile brought to you by Asante, providing complete financial advice. Dubnyk watches that come off the corner boards. Out at center ice. Then Sherratt back in behind his own net. Sherratt grabbed off by Stewart. Cleared through center. Peluso goes after it. Knocked loose and cleared in by Mark Stewart. Grabbed off by Scandella. For Koivu. Koivu for Prosser. Prosser drops for Charlie Coyle. The shot, save, rebound. And Anthony Peluso grabs it off and sends it ahead for Andrew Kopp. Kopp will send it in. Collision in front of the Jets bench. And the puck snapped off the boards. Long lead pass. Boy, they say Niederreiter was onside. Enstrom goes in, ties him up. Jared Stoll plays this back to the line. And grabbed off and cleared through the middle for Wheeler, too far. And Dubnyk will control it in behind his own net. Spurgeon being watched there by Wheeler. for Ryan Suter, to the line, no further, knocked away by Tyler Myers. Season high for Tyler Myers last night, 27 minutes and 16 seconds. That is not Myers as high as a Jet. That came last year at 29:02 in a game against St. Louis. Ehlers leaves it, lost it. Vanek tried to center, and Ehlers dives back and knocks it down.
Well, if you're going to turn the puck over, you better make the effort to get it back, and that's exactly what Ehlers does.
Myers ahead for Ehlers. Dances in, chips it deep, and Perreault goes in after it. Perreault lost his footing, chipped it away from Dumba. And Pominville sends it ahead for Dumba. Dumba looking for Parise. It was too far for him. And Trouba plays it around the boards. Ehlers on the loose puck, watched by Parise. Parise tried to center, and that got knocked away. Back for Perreault, right wide looking for Ehlers. Parise for Pominville. Pominville trying to jam it by Dustin Byfuglien, could not. And here comes Nikolai Ehlers, stopped by Mikael Granlund, but Ehlers battles and gets it into the Minnesota zone.
Well, and sometimes this is how it's going to look for the Winnipeg Jets. Just defend really well. It's not always going to be pretty, but it's going to be a grind out at certain areas of the game.
Charlie Coyle stopped at the line by Jacob Trouba, and Halischuk will put it back in. Halischuk. Thorburn goes after it. Zucker's there. Koivu is there. Burmistrov jams it for Thorburn. Ryan Suter picks up the chase on Chris Thorburn. Burmistrov spins it back for Myers. Myers back for Burmistrov. Down low looking for Thorburn. Thorburn got tripped up at the side of the net. Myers trying to jam it down low, and again that long reach coming in handy. Spurgeon, long pass off the skates of Jason Zucker. Tied up in the corner. Coyle bats the puck loose. In from the line, Scandella plays it back. Good hustle there by Zucker to hold it in. Back for Scandella, pinned to the boards by Anthony Peluso. And play whistled down. Safeway's featured participating product for tonight's game is Purex laundry detergent.
Well, we're talking here in Minnesota to talk about the years since they've got Devan Dubnyk on this team. A year ago yesterday, the trade. A year ago today, he played his first game for Minnesota. And now you take a look at the record that the Minnesota Wild have had since that trade, the third best record in the NHL since the acquisition, and goes to show you how important goaltending is for an organization.
Cleared back for Toby Enstrom. And grabbed off by Tyler Myers. And snapped in from center by Andrew Ladd. Dubnyk blocks it behind the net. Ryan Suter for Minnesota, and this will go into the Jets bench.
There's a look at Ryan Suter. Plays so much for this hockey club. The thing that stands out this year is just how good he's been offensively, as he's on pace for career numbers. But he spends a lot of time on that ice in every situation, just positionally sound, extremely smart hockey player that, you know, uses energy at the right time. He's led the ice time in the NHL the last 3 seasons. This year sits in second, just I think 15 seconds behind Carlson.
At center, Mark Stewart trying to break it up. And offside is called. 6:46 left to go here in period number 2.
Oh, look at Mark Stewart. Him and Ben Sherratt. I really like the game of the defense here for the Winnipeg Jets. They've done a good job between the blue lines, holding the gap up on the play. A lot of that is in part you got to have your forwards in position, but they've created turnovers with that tight checking in the neutral zone.
We talk about the battle in the Western Conference for playoff spots. The Jets have 24 games remaining against Western Conference teams. The Minnesota Wild have 23 games remaining against Western Conference teams.
Well, and it's going to be a battle probably right to the end of the season. May come down to game 82. You never know. Is looking for Minnesota to become a little more part of that with the rest of the bunch, and that's why Winnipeg Jets may have some fans out there from those other teams.
Yes, cheering loudly. Trouba ahead for Perreault. Perreault for Nikolai Ehlers. Stopped at center, and Mikael Granlund right back in for the Wild. Granlund for Koivu to the short side. Hellebuyck to save. Koivu goes after it. Koivu gets a bump on the play, sends it down behind the net. Byfuglien in a battle with Granlund. Granlund spins off the backboards, throws it through the crease, and grabbing it off on the far side is Ehlers. Back for Byfuglien. And he'll send this back for Jacob Trouba. Jets, this is their 10th back-to-back of the season. They are 2-6-1. They have 2 more before the season will come to an end, as far as the back-to-backs are concerned. Sideboards for Nikolai Ehlers. Nice play, chips it past the defenseman Scandella. Prosser plays it through. Byfuglien stands his man up at the line. Crowd looking for a penalty, none coming. And Byfuglien slides it easily for Trouba, and back for Dustin Byfuglien. Looking for the light side pass for Halishuk. Some room. Wrist shot by Halishuk, and Dubnyk to say, oh, Halishuk had a chance there on the wraparound, and the puck got away from him as he couldn't break free from the checking in behind the net. Myers for Burmistrov. Burmistrov carries in. 4 goals for Burmistrov. He had 6 as this is grabbed and held. 6 in his first year in the NHL. 13 the first year in Winnipeg was his best offensive season. So we will take a break. Blake Wheeler's 13th of the year, the opening period, the only goal of this game. Mulder and Scully are back in the X-Files. Tonight, premiere events starting January 24th and 25th on CTV. Back-to-back nights of X-Files.
Well, good stretch pass by Dustin Byfuglien as Matt Halishuk, not only the shot, but follows up on the rebound as he tries to go for the wraparound, but he couldn't get a handle on that puck. Byfuglien made a great defensive play right before that. Just a good stick on Zach Parise as there was a centering feed, and him and Trouba discussing the plans for their next shift.
Byfuglien had gone 11 without a goal until the 2 in the second period last night. Enstrom back for Myers and back for Enstrom. Dennis Bayak, Shane Knighty, our TSN crew here at the Xcel Energy Center. 4th meeting of the season between these 2 teams. Jets won 5-4. They had the big lead and then had to hang on for the victory. And then 5-3 Minnesota, and then 3-1 for the Winnipeg Jets. That was Connor Hellebuyck's first NHL game and resulted in his first NHL win. And he's put up 9 since that win. Brian Little being watched by Jared Spurgeon, and Spurgeon will carry it out. Spurgeon drops for Fontaine, tees it up, and blasts that one wide. Koivu plays it back for Fontaine. Fontaine trying to give his defense partner a little bit of defensive support. Does. Dumba trying to get it to the front of the net. That got blocked. Koivu goes cross ice. Ryan Suter dances in from the line. Sherratt cuts him off at the pass. Koivu back for Vanek. And that's off of Andrew Ladd. Ladd's stick breaks on that block of the Vanek shot. Has to hustle back to the bench. Nino Niederreiter knocked down by Mark Stewart, and then Stewart gives him the business, much to the dislike of the crowd of 19,000 plus here at the Xcel Energy Center. Although the Winnipeg fans in the building, I'm sure, liked it.
Well, and they're used to seeing that. Stewart's going to make sure you're going to pay the price when you get into that battle behind the net.
Talk about the Jets being 4 points back. They started the homestand 4 points back. And they're 1-2 so far in that homestand. It's interrupted by this one game to Minnesota, and they still sit 4 points back. So didn't gain any ground, but certainly when you go 1-2, to not lose any ground is a bit of a beneficial situation as well. Brodin for Matt Dumba. Gets to the line for Pominville. For me, Kyle Granlund puts on the brakes against the checking of Perreault, and Perreault steals the puck. Perreault with Granlund in pursuit. Perreault pulls up. Jets are changing. Perreault waits for some help. Drops it off. Armia in for Trouba, who was coming in from the line, and the pass got blocked. And now Perreault backing up Trouba, who had jumped in, breaks the play up. Cross-ice pass, though, is picked off, and then Perreault, Byfuglien breaks it up. Here comes Armia, and he rips it. And Devan Dubnyk takes it in the crest and hangs onto it.
Well, a little bit of entertainment as a couple turnovers in the neutral zone by both sides, but a great play by Ehlers off this last one as Mac breaks up the play off Byfuglien's skate, and Ehlers a little between the legs, back pass. Armia just coming down that right side. He lets the shot go from well outside the circle, and look at Matthew Perreault, a couple solid defensive plays by him. They're spending everything, and that's what Paul Maurice said in the fight. Leave it all on the ice.
Vancouver and Carolina are going to overtime, tied 2-2. Byfuglien the shot, that one over top the net. Blake Wheeler to the crease, and Devan Dubnyk blocked out on the short side. Howell couldn't get anywhere. Little in front, gets a couple of whacks. Dubnyk down, makes the save. Ladd jams it back to the line to Byfuglien, and Dubnyk another save. Brian Little on the wraparound try. Sends it back for Trouba. Now for Byfuglien, through traffic, deflected by Ladd, and it went wide. Little stays on it. Back for Trouba. He unloads, right pad save, Dubnyk. As this line of Little, Ladd, and Wheeler with Byfuglien and Trouba, some big-time pressure in the Minnesota zone. Flipped out through center. Trouba couldn't knock it down, but made sure Porter couldn't pick it up either. Final minute of period number 2. Ryan Suter back at his own line. Watched by Halischuk. For Prosser. For Coyle and in. Byfuglien. Watched by Koivu. Corbin trying to tie his man up. Could not. Zucker knocked down, and on the puck is Thorburn. Ahead for Byfuglien. Oh, what a defensive play by Jared Spurgeon. As Byfuglien tracked that lead pass down and was in behind everybody.
Not often you see the defenseman going for it, but when you see the 33 in the back, you recognize it's Byfuglien.
Charlie Coyle. Dying seconds of period 2. Coyle takes it wide. Coyle watched by Enstrom. Enstrom stays with big Charlie Coyle. Coyle drops it off for Suter and back for Coyle. Jammed away by that long stick of Toby Enstrom. Enstrom will send it ahead. Well, opening period, Parise ran out of time, and this period, Perreault runs out of time.
Well, another good 20 minutes here from the Winnipeg Jets. No goals on either side, but solid defensively. Some real strong play in their own end. 20 minutes away from a real good back-to-back situation here for Winnipeg.
Jets outshoot Minnesota 12-4 in that second period, and the Jets 21-17 now on the shot clock. Some chances. Devan Dubnyk was busy. Wheeler's goal for the first still stands. Jets make their way onto the ice for the start of period number 3. Blake Wheeler, the only goal getter in this game, is 13th of the year. And it came at 3:07. Andrew Ladd drives the net, and Blake Wheeler finishes the play.
Well, it was a real good play. We were just talking about the defensive game of the Winnipeg Jets. This all came off a turnover. Brian Little poked the puck free at their own blue line. That allowed the 2-on-1 to take place, and then Blake Wheeler able to finish it off, and he has been good all year long. In his last 15 games, 16 points. No surprise as he looks to be having a career year in the points category.
Those 3 goals have come in the last 4 games. Previously, it was that assist run. He had 12 assists over a 12-game period. continues to lead the Winnipeg Jets in scoring. Well, third period about to get underway.
Well, and you expect Mike Yeo to have had a pretty hearty conversation with his team after the second period and only 4 shots by his club.
Minnesota has won once this season when trailing going into the third period.
Well, of the 17 wild shots, 9 of them have come from 2 players. 5 by Parise and 4 by Suter. So it's a lot of guys that really haven't stepped up here for the Wild, but for the Jets, Andrew Ladd, the captain, leadership made sure they've stepped up their game, as everyone here, with some key pieces out of the lineup.
Paul Maurice talking about last night's game. We were wired at the right level last night on the ice and on the bench. Our focus was on the right things. Good plays, good shot blocks. Minnesota, Mark Stewart said they expected a push here at the start of period number 3. On the boards for the Wild, back at the line for Ryan Suter. That shot deflected away. Sharp angle shot by Spurgeon. That went wide. Jacob Trouba behind the net. Trouba drops the shoulder into his man. Kept in along the boards. That was Parise that went down against the checking of Trouba. Pominville trying to throw it to the front of the net. Jacob Trouba gets his stick in front of that.
Well, Trouba laid out Parise behind the net, but some pressure from the Wild here. Just holding the puck in. This is the play behind the net as Trouba just holds his ground, sends Zach Parise, but Parise, as always, pops right in, right back up, ready to be in the battle. And to look at Trouba, expect him and Byfuglien along with Myers and Enstrom to see a lot of ice here in this third period.
So a big overtime win for Vancouver. Dallas is at Anaheim. That's a later start out on the coast. Flipped out through center, back to the line. Cleared ahead for Koivu. From Brodin, after it goes Myers. Tried to get it past Jason Zucker, could not, and now Matt Halischuk is on it. Vermistrov, Halischuk, and Thorburn, the line out there now for the Jets. Here comes Halischuk on the loose puck. Pulls up, looks for some help. Off the stick, Vermistrov gets rubbed out in behind the net. Each team 0 for 2 on the power play in this game. Jets had a 5-on-3 for just under a minute, unable to capitalize. Zucker throws it rink wide for Thomas Vanek. Tried to send it deep. That was blocked by Ben Sherratt. Sherratt comes up with it. Chips it off the boards for Ehlers. Ehlers for Armia. And Niederreiter controls. Back for Ryan Suter. Back for Nino Niederreiter. Ahead for Charlie Coyle. Coyle dishes off for Jared Spurgeon. Throws it to the rather Dumba. Throws it to the short side wide. Kept in. Coyle back for Dumba. Has to chase this to the side wall. Lays it behind the Jets net. Sherratt ties his man up. That's Niederreiter. Armia gets in the battle there with Coyle. Tight quarters in the Winnipeg Jets zone. Coyle with Armia after him. Coyle goes rink wide. Karam's off the boards though, and on for Ehlers with some room. Ehlers trying to dance Ryan Suter, and Suter got the stick back and took it away.
Pretty tough play to make on the veteran there, Suter, and Ehlers at the end of a shift didn't have much left to pull that puck in.
Dumba parks in behind his own net as the teams change. The long pass stopped at center. Kopp for Trouba. Trouba takes it to the side of the net. Dubnyk holds his ground. And then Adam Party got spilled at the side of the net. Anthony Peluso bangs it back down low, knocked out of midair, right back to Peluso though. And that shot wide. Byfuglien ripped it and hit Adam Party in front of the net. Byfuglien holds it in at the right point for Anthony Peluso. Down low, centering pass as Kopp was looking for Byfuglien, and that failed to materialize, and Trouba carries right back in. Dodges the check. Trouba gets it for Party, and the shot to the short side blocked. Scandella and Party in a battle. Trouba takes it at the right point. Byfuglien unloads, and a pad save by Dubnyk. Wheeler to the front of the net, redirects. Scandella.
Well, when you're 6'5" and size Adam Party just park in front of the net, and he's caused a lot of chaos there as the Jets have piled on some pressure.
Other than getting hit by Dustin Byfuglien's shot, that was a pretty good shift for Party.
Well, real good shift that started with the fourth line, then the change.
Myers. Boy, the Jets are not sitting back with their defense core. Byfuglien was involved, and now Myers takes it deep. Cleared in by Prosser. Back in the lineup after missing the last 5 with a hand injury. Parise plays it back for Brodin. Jonas Brodin down low. Granlund lets it go, or wanted to, but a good defensive read there by Tyler Myers. Jammed it up the boards, and Myers will send it ahead for Haluschuk. To the line and no further. Back in for Granlund. Granlund for Brodin. Wrist shot, Hellebuyck to save. Brodin the rebound, takes it wide. Brodin to the line for Ryan Suter. Suter through traffic, and Hellebuyck gobbles this up and hangs onto it.
Oh, good play by Connor Hellebuyck. You can see him just move off track that shot from the point through traffic. Here's the play by Jacob Trouba. Great little rush. Slips past Dumba's hip check, then he cuts the middle, gives it to Party. He has a chance in close, and then after that, Adam Party just parks in front of the net, and Dustin Byfuglien off the redirect has a good opportunity to lose puck, tries to chip at it with the backhand, but it goes wide. There's a look at the defenseman turn forward here in this game. Played a bit last season up front for the Jets also.
7 shifts, 5.5 minutes of ice time, and 2 shots on goal for Adam Party in this game. In the slot, Koivu fanned on it. And Thomas Vanek hustles back. Koivu stopped at center by Byfuglien. Here comes Suter. Being watched by Perreault. Suter tight turns. Perreault stays with him. Suter, Perreault. The battle continues up the boards. Byfuglien trying to knock it out. Trouba's there, and Trouba will get it out. Spurgeon back into his own zone. Team starting another change. Hellebuyck leaves it for Ben Sherratt. Sherratt sends it in. Thorburn after it. Thorburn takes his man to the backboards for Mistrov. Ties up Nino Niederreiter. Haluschuk, the third forward, high and almost got that onto a stick. Coyle back for the Wild. Coyle wide. Wrist shot to the short side. Save made. Hellebuyck. Niederreiter to the line. Played down low by Dumba. Grabbed off by Coyle. Dumba heads to the front of the net. It's back to Brodin. Slap shot off the body in front. And Connor Hellebuyck picks it up. And good job defensively by Sherratt and Stewart. No one from the Wild could get a stick on that loose puck.
It's been a great effort by the Winnipeg Jets in this hockey game tonight, and it's winning battles, closing your will, and Thorburn in on the forecheck does a great job. The battles along the wall, he wins it, tries to center, and then at the other end of the ice. Great read. Haluschuk follows Coyle, where Mistrov comes under net. Watch the defenseman, the box out. Stewart keeps Fontaine behind the net, and in front, Ben Sherratt holds off Nino Niederreiter. Doesn't allow that puck to second opportunity. Hellebuyck covers it up. Just a great example of the Jets battling in their own zone and doing things well.
Brian Little to take the face-off. Little with an assist. He had a couple of points in the game last night. His 13th multi-point game of the season. And the Jets, with Blake Wheeler, send it back into the Minnesota zone. Dubnyk misplayed it. Ladd trying to bank it off the netminder who was down. And Dubnyk will hang on to it.
Well, I think not only once, I think Andrew Ladd tried this play twice. Dubnyk was just scrambling around. Wheeler just gets this puck deep. Dubnyk misplays it behind the net. Ladd again quick in on the forecheck. There's the play, trying to bank it off as the struggles for Dubnyk. There's the first time, there's the second, but 3 Wild players there to help out their goaltender.
Jets back home Monday against Colorado. Thursday, Nashville back at the MTS Center. Then New Jersey, and then Arizona, and then the All-Star break. Fontaine plays this back to the line. Spurgeon for Ryan Suter. Cross ice. Ends up on the stick of Spurgeon and off the side of the net. Some of the fans back there thought it was in when they saw the net bulge. Coyle with the redirect. That went wide, and Enstrom grabs off the loose puck, and he'll float this ahead looking for Wheeler. And Spurgeon first on the puck, but Fontaine will play it back into his own zone. Minnesota 2-3-2 in their last 7 games. But the 52 points is the franchise best after 43 games played. But only 6 points in their last 7 games. Byfuglien reads that play and breaks it up and chips this right back into the Minnesota zone. It catches glass. Byfuglien gets it back as he corrals it at the right point for Perreault. Perreault down for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers creates a little bit of room. Back for Byfuglien. Doesn't shoot it. Back for Ehlers. Ehlers back to Byfuglien. The one-timer was in a little tight. Byfuglien back for Nikolai Ehlers as those two play catch. Armia is going to get into the game as well. Spins off the check on the sideboards. Armia. Long stick, good hands. Now to Burmistrov and now to Trouba. His shot off the skate. Oh, Devan Dubnyk had to be careful with that one. A double ricochet. Ehlers the wrist shot. That got blocked. Burmistrov finds some room. Back to Trouba looking for Byfuglien, and he couldn't handle the pass. Dumba around the boards. Halister couldn't hold it in, but puts it right back in. They clear the zone, and Halister in on the forecheck.
Matt Dumba just wants to get off the ice at this point. Straight-legging it out there, and he'll head to the bench finally.
Zucker tees it up, off a stick and wide. Koivu back for Prosser. Redirect. Oh, and Myers knocked that away before Koivu could track it down and find that open side. Vanek. And Myers picks that one off. And he'll gently put this back into the Buffalo zone. Koivu for Zucker, stopped inside the line. Brodin plays it back for Prosser. Up for Koivu, over to Brodin. Snaps it in. Adam Pardy with Zucker. Vanek has it behind the net. Myers is on him. Vanek back for Suter. Around for Zucker and stopped by Sherratt. Sherratt stays with it in the corner. Jammed it up the boards for Peluso. Now for Kopp. And Peluso trying to get it out. And Kopp and Peluso. It bounces back to the Wild line. That last shift for Dumba, 1 minute and 36 seconds. Stewart chips it around the boards. A race to the near side boards. And Porter tried to get it back for Suter. Ladd is on it. And this will end up in the Minnesota bench. We are into the back half of the 3rd period. There's off of Scandella, off of Ehlers. Good save, Dubnyk. Jets on TSN continues Monday when the Colorado Avalanche take on the Winnipeg Jets at the MTS Center. Catch it 6:30 Central on TSN 3 in the Jets region.
Well, look at Nikolai Ehlers. Scored last game, scored his last 2. Just the quickness, quick play on Granlund. He has that ability to change direction, change speed, and find the room. This is just gaining confidence. A guy like that, though, pretty much starts in that corner, ends in that corner, and the puck just seems to follow those type of players. Came out front after that, and that's when he had that little ping-pong play as Dubnyk came up with a good save.
Mentioned Colorado at the MTS Center on Monday, their second visit to Winnipeg. They won 4-1 back on November 23rd. 3 unanswered goals for Colorado in the 3rd period of that game. And the fans, 19,222, trying to, well, not all of them trying to cheer on the Wild. There's plenty of Jets fans in this building. Shot by Wheeler, save made by Dubnyk. Jared Spurgeon is on it. Charlie Coyle takes the pass. Andrew Ladd giving chase. Fontaine now into the corner along with Jacob Trouba. Played around the boards. Wheeler bounces this back out to center ice. No Drew Stafford for the Winnipeg Jets, and Adam Lowry took the warm-up and not able to go. So Adam Lowry not in the lineup. Anthony Peluso and Adam Pardy draw in. Byfuglien, good play. Squeeze out the opposing player. That was Pominville, and take the puck. Ahead for Matthew Perreault. For Joel Armia. Armia with the quick shot. Joel Armia has done a lot of good things. Here comes Armia. Off of Ehlers, in for Perreault. Perreault takes it to the short side. Perreault on it again. Watched by Scandella. Back for Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers for Perreault. Slap shot wide. Thorburns on the puck. Thorburn back at the line for Enstrom. Behind the net for Nikolai Ehlers, and Scandella got to it before it got to Ehlers. Scandella for Granlund. And he'll send this in. Enstrom. Ahead, cleared by Halishchuk. Does this get out? No, it does not. 3 shots in this game on 6 shot attempts for Joel Armia. Burmistrov through center ice. Back for the Wild. Hellebuyck will leave it behind the net. And taken by Trouba. Trouba gets to center, carries in, finds a little bit of room. Trouba pulls up, finds Byfuglien, traffic in front of the net. Byfuglien looking for Anthony Peluso. Peluso behind the net. Ties it up there with Brodin. Around the boards for Byfuglien. Got away from him. Vanek carries in, spun around there by Trouba. Popped down low on the puck for Peluso and on for Byfuglien. And knocked off his stick over the glass and out of play.
Well, Dustin Byfuglien, a nice rush up the ice by Jacob Trouba, finds Byfuglien. Byfuglien trying to find Peluso as he came off the bench, but see Byfuglien and Trouba just carrying that puck, and it started from behind his own net. Trouba just recognized, hey, if they're going to give me that amount of space, take what they give you. They make a nice play to Byfuglien. Here's the play, trying to find Peluso a little bit on that backhand as he was coming into the offensive zone.
Just to finish the thought on Joel Armia, over 16 minutes of ice time. That is a high for him in ice time. Icing is the call here.
Well, and you know what? Credit to him. He looks more and more comfortable. And the biggest thing I think we're starting to see with him is the actual skill set that he has. His ability to hang on to that puck, has a long stick, real good at that curl and toe drag, and big smile on his face. Always fun when you're seeing the ice a little bit more, and some chemistry with Ehlers and Perreault.
This has been a good effort. Jets are 2-6-1 in the second game of back-to-back situations, and Paul Maurice didn't hide it this morning that when you look where the Wild are in the standings, this is the most important back-to-back of the season for the Winnipeg Jets. Enstrom being watched by Pominville. Myers there to help out. Battle in the corner. And now 6 minutes left to go in the third period. And a 1-0 lead remains for the Winnipeg Jets. Ladd giving chase on Scandella. Ladd takes it away. Puts it back in behind the net. Dubnyk couldn't trap it. Perreault is on it. Got away from him, but gets it back to Byfuglien. Byfuglien plays it back down low. Perreault into the corner for Armia. Knocked away from him, but Perreault covers up back to Armia. Back to Perreault! And he couldn't get the shot away. And then he got knocked down, and they got clear to center, but first on the puck was Ehlers. He falls, but there's Armia. And it's back into the Wild zone. Granlund will bounce this in. Hellebuyck had to be careful with that. And Connor Hellebuyck is going to freeze it. 5:15 left in regulation in a 1-goal tilt. Shop at Safeway today. Watch future Jets on TSN telecasts. You could win a trip for 2 to a Dreams Resort and Spa, courtesy of redtag.ca, where Canada shops for great travel deals. Shop at Safeway today. You could be our next lucky winner.
Well, Joel Armia continues to set a career high here for time on ice in a game, and some of the good things he's done tonight. This was on the power play, a little role play with Burmistrov. Had the rebound sitting on the doorstep. He's been strong on the pucks, using his reach, making plays. And that's what the coach wants to see. Here's a little bit of that hand skill. He has a couple little curl and drags, couldn't get the shot away. So he continues to impress his coach and probably the manager in here of the Winnipeg Jets.
See why he was a first-round pick of the Buffalo Sabres. Came over in that Zach Bogosian, Evander Kane deal. Jason Zucker rubbed out by Burmistrov. On the loose puck is Enstrom. No room one way. Turns, goes the other way. Now it goes the other way. And the great outlet pass for Tyler Myers. Myers will send it ahead. Trying to chop it in was Halischuk. He'll go after it for a second time. And Burmistrov has the puck. Great patience by Toby Enstrom. Halischuk will send this in. Dubnyk with Thorburn coming in looking for a loose puck. Koivu, Suter. Stopped through center. Suter tries it again. Stopped at the line. And now play whistled down. Offside at the blue line.
Well, Thomas Vanek has had a lot of success against the Winnipeg Jets. 20 goals in 39 career games against Winnipeg. But there he runs into his own guys. Suter stands him up at the blue line.
101 goals against for the Minnesota Wild. That is the fewest in the Central Division. They do not give you much. Anaheim up 2-0 on Dallas 5 minutes into that game in Anaheim. Minnesota in Nashville tomorrow. There's so many big games when you look at the schedule every night. Here comes Coyle. Coyle takes it wide. Coyle around the net. Coyle trying to create some room, dishes it off, and Connor Hellebuyck to save on the short side on the shot by Brodin. Blake Wheeler out to center. Coyle on the backtrack takes it away. Coyle carries in. Byfuglien knocked it away from him. Fontaine back for Coyle. It snuck past him. And Jacob Trouba sends it ahead for Wheeler. Wheeler will bounce this out to center ice. Sent in by Fontaine. Wild changing, so lots of time for Dustin Byfuglien. The long pass. And an icing call.
I'm not sure if Byfuglien was trying to get that in on net. They got fresh forwards on the ice, but him and Trouba will remain out there. There's a look at the bench. Paul Maurice. Won't be any complaints from the coach tonight about the effort he has seen from the players in front of him.
Face-off between Granlund and Perreault. Pulled back. Shot. That's over top. As Spurgeon let it fly. Went off someone in front. Jammed back out at center. And Jared Spurgeon has to hustle back with Armia after him. Oh, Perreault almost stole that. Back in for Pominville. Cross ice. Granlund picks up the bouncing puck. Mikael Granlund trying to get it back to the line for Ryan Suter. And Perreault stays on him. And chops and forces him all the way back in behind his own net. In fact, forces Devan Dubnyk to freeze it.
Well, good job again. The effort of the Winnipeg Jets just continuing to stay on the puck, rolling through the lines, watching that clock wear down, and just Perreault staying on the puck. That second effort, knocking it away and drawing the face-off deep in Minnesota's end.
3 minutes left in regulation. Devan Dubnyk will keep an eye on him. We saw Peter Laviolette pull Pekka Rinne very early last night, as the Predators did come back and earn a point in that game. Scandella, cross for Koivu. Koivu around Burmistrov, and a penalty coming to Burmistrov. So the Minnesota Wild, with 2:42 to go, will get a power play as Koivu got in behind the Jets defense.
Well, not going to make it easy on themselves. Koivu coming in, Burmistrov just, there's the chop. just had to try and keep him outside, but as he comes down with his stick, upends Koivu, and probably not happy with it, and much the same look that we saw to Blake Wheeler last game with the head down, and the penalty kill of the Winnipeg Jets. Going to come up with a big job here. Is there timeout called, or are we just some repairs done on the ice? No combination. Well, there's Andrew Brunette, former Minnesota Wild, former teammate, but runs the power play here for the Minnesota Wild and giving out instructions to two key pieces in Koivu and Suter. And the other end, the Winnipeg Jets looking to dig deep here and find a way to kill this one off.
Third power play of the game for the Minnesota Wild. They've had 23 shots on goal. Parisi and Suter have combined for 10 of them. The Jets have had 26 at Devin Dubnyk. Little wins the faceoff, and Mark Stewart clears it up the board. Stopped at the line by Ryan Suter. Parisi sends it around the boards for Pominville. Pominville got bumped, and Jacob Trouba has the puck. On the back end, he'll put it off the glass and all the way down the ice. We will probably see this #1 power play unit for the majority of this power play. Here comes Vanek, and Dubnyk starts to make his way to the bench, and there he goes. So it's 6-on-4 for the Minnesota Wild with 2 minutes left in regulation. Koivu, cross ice into the crease, and Connor Hellebuyck tracks it and freezes it.
Well, a good job in front. Jacob Trouba, some strong penalty kill. He's the one who got on his backhand and sent it down the length of the ice earlier, but this is just a play to the front of that. Trouba's in a battle with Coyle and Vanek. It's a good job there just putting his stick down, and Hellebuyck searches that out very quickly, gets the glove on top. And an interesting 6-on-4. Some coaches don't like to go to this too early, and we're going to see a timeout for the Minnesota Wild, and Mike Yeo wants to rest his top power play players. Also gives the Jets to rest some key pieces to their penalty kill.
Curious whether or not the Wild would take the timeout now and save the power play unit for the entire power play, or save it in case they need it with under a minute to go to keep the same unit on the ice. But they elect to call the timeout now and try and design something. Paul Maurice, Charlie Huddy, they've got their players all over at the bench. Andrew Brunette has drawn up a play. Mike Yeo approves of it.
Well, for the Jets, they just got to stay in their lane, stay tight here. Obviously, face-off wins are very important, especially this one in their own zone.
Well, we saw that last night when down the stretch they lost or couldn't win the last 11 face-offs. Brian Little, 59% in this game tonight in the face-off department to face off against Mikko Koivu. 119 in the power play, 2:01 in regulation. Koivu pulls this one back. Suter for Granlund. Granlund through traffic looking for that far side. Oh, and they got a break, because if that doesn't get up into the stanchion, it caroms around the boards and out. So the Wild catch a break. Parisi in the corner. Byfuglien forces him. Myers with that long reach to the near side. Granlund goes cross ice for Suter, and back for Granlund. And back for Suter. Through traffic, deflected by Coyle over top the net. Parisi, his pass blocked by Byfuglien. And now a battle on the boards. Byfuglien knocked his man down. Puck sent around the boards. Granlund jumped in from the line. Myers trying to jam it up. Wheeler there as well. Sent back by Little for Byfuglien. Byfuglien jammed it away from Parisi, but Koivu jumps on it. Back at the line for Suter. Down low, and Parisi mishandled it. Koivu, as we're into the final 15 seconds of the power play. Koivu back for Suter. Suter back for Koivu. They play catch down to the goal line, and the cross ice feed, no one there. Granlund, Vanek, cross ice, caroms comes off the boards. Burmistrov is out. One shot on the power play. Koivu up top, doesn't unload. A shot now to the front of the net. And a good defensive play there by Burmistrov. Bounces back for Suter. For Granlund. Suter. Parise. And that hit Charlie Coyle in front of the net. And goes out of play.
Talk about a gutsy, gritty way here to end this game. The Winnipeg Jets absolutely exhausted. They have been out there for a long time. Here's a shot by Suter, the redirect by Coyle earlier on. And then Burmistrov, he comes onto the ice. Him and Myers as Granlund off that backside. Burmistrov gets enough of Granlund. He spins, and then Myers with the block. Well, those players deserve a rest.
Yes, they do. Blake Wheeler's goal at 3:07 of the opening period from Brian Little. Halischuk is going to take this faceoff. No Scheifele, no Lowry to take faceoffs. Halischuk wins it, but it's kept in at the line. Shot in front of the net, scramble, cleared away by Ladd. Suter, one more blast, deflected away to the sideboards, and Suter tracks it down again. Andrew Ladd gets a stick in front of it, and it deflects up and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Jet zone, but a great play by Ladd.
Well, absolutely. Perreault wins the try, goes ahead, but he tries to chip this out. Suter keeps it in right to the net. Hellebuyck's trying to find it. Everybody's scrambling. They don't get one through to the net. You can see all the Jets just collapsing to the top. And eventually, Ladd gets his stick deflects out of place, so they're going to go one more face-off. And Perreault, he's been their best from that side, the left-handed face-off man against Jared Stoll.
Perreault has won 4 of 10. Stoll, one of the best. As they line up, Perreault pulls it to the boards. Into the corner it goes. Myers is after it. The Detroit Red Wings and the Minnesota Wild were the only two teams this year to not be shut out. Detroit now stands alone because the Minnesota Wild were shut out by Connor Hellebuyck and the Winnipeg Jets. Hellebuck's second career shutout as the Jets gut this one out. 1-0 your final.
Just a tremendous effort from the Winnipeg Jets. Everybody had a piece in it, and just an effort. First effort on the puck on everything. They were quicker, they were better, and if we thought they could build off last night's game, well, this one's even more to build off. A straight character win for the Jets.
So for the 7th time this season, the Winnipeg Jets have a 2-game winning streak. We'll find out on Monday whether or not they can make it 3 as they take on the Colorado Avalanche. So long from Minnesota as we send you to Jennifer Hedger.